We all have three assumptions that are essential for function. The first one is called a magical sense of safety. It's this belief that bad things aren't going to happen to us. You know, we can be in threatening situations, but we'll be okay. And sort of the ultimate example of this is a teenager. If you have a teenager, or you ever were a teenager, you know what I'm talking about. You have a teenager, they did something wrong, they get caught, and you say, what were you thinking? And they'll say, I don't know, John did it, seemed okay, right? And you can yell at them, you can ground them, but ultimately, in their heart, the teenager will assume that you're an idiot. You may be able to get them to wear a helmet, but they think you're stupid. And the reason for that is because they believe that nothing bad's going to happen to them. Nothing bad's ever happened to them. They never died. Nothing bad happened. That's normal. The second belief that all normal people have is they believe that people in positions of authority are going to act benevolently, meaning that parents basically care for the kids. When they were an infant, you know, the parents or the caregiver put them to sleep. They woke them up. They fed them. They grabbed them before they went on the street. They aren't perfect, obviously, but they're not going to maliciously attack them. They're not going to do things to hurt them psychologically on purpose. It just doesn't happen. And the last thing that all normal people believe is that the world is a benevolent place. It's fun. And kids are like that. They never studied philosophy, but they go out, they play, they want to do things. I have kids, they don't want to go to sleep. Why not? Because they want to play, they want to do things. That's normal. But a traumatic event, by definition, it's traumatic if it destroys or damages those beliefs. If it doesn't destroy those beliefs, it's not traumatic. So what happens? Just like the example of gravity, when you destroy this basic sense of safety, it's paralyzing. Nothing's safe. You can't go anywhere. Even when things are objectively safe, you still don't feel safe. Now you don't trust anybody. You know they're out to get you. If they're nice to you, they're lying. Right? And to make it even worse, because people have these beliefs, they're backed up by reality. Maybe you were married 4 times, because once again, your spouse cheated on you. So the beliefs that are reinforced by what happens to you, and lastly, things seem meaningless. What's the point? You know, I like to joke with some people to say, look, if I said, you give me $10,000 and I'll give you a certificate from the University of the North Pole, right? Would you do it? No, obviously not, because it's not worth anything. So if I feel like it's worthless, what's the point? You just can get old, you work, you retire, you die, who cares? Then it becomes very difficult to want to fix your PTSD-related problems. I mentioned before about biology. If biologically you don't trust people, and now psychologically you think it's not worthless, you don't trust yourself, you don't want to work on it. And that's the reason why the majority of people with PTSD never fix the problem, because the problem itself makes it worse.